All right, joining us now, Cornell law professor William Jacobson, founder of the Equal Protection Project. He dealt with this hostility from his own school because he dared to ask questions about the BLM movement. President Shafiq of Columbia said that the university designates certain areas for protest in order to guarantee free speech for the students, but to avoid disruption to other students, like we're seeing with these encampments. So why is the administration negotiating with the people that are violating its own rules?
I think that's a great question, and I think that's one of the reasons she probably should be stepping down, that this is a toxic situation with toxic ideologies. These are essentially anti-American, anti-Western, anti-capitalist ideologies similar to Occupy Wall Street from a decade ago, mixed in with Islamist pro-terror groups and mixed in with praise for Hamas and other terrorist groups. This is not really something that we've seen before, and I've been covering these movements for over a decade. It's worse now.
Well, CNN thinks that the police are perhaps the catalysts for the protests themselves and may make things worse. Watch.
The action of bringing police into a group of people who are already feeling that they are sort of representative of the oppressed, who are inspired by what happened with George Floyd in 2020 and seeing what is happening in Gaza, that has only really acted as a catalyst here. And so I wonder at the wisdom of bringing in the armed police.
So, Professor Jacobson, apparently they're supposed to just let these hundreds of tents without any sanitation, without any concern for the students who are actually trying to get a real education, just let them stay up till they get tired.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is obviously very highly organized. This is not spontaneous. There's a group that's organizing these around the country. If you look at a lot of the encampments, the tents are identical. Somebody bought them. Somebody put in an order for these. These are not just students showing up. And that's really what's going on here. It is no mistake, it is no coincidence that today on X, formerly Twitter, the supreme Ayatollah in Iran praised the students and criticized the U.S. cracking down on the student protests. This is not what it appears to be. This is a much more serious situation.
Yeah, this is infecting our country now, and this is what the liberals wanted, and this is what they got. Professor, thank you so much.